Um, that's a good question. Well, it was really a crazy kind of roller coaster at first, and then Mortal Kombat, when it became like a feature film and TV series and animated series, it became like a freight train, just kind of driving that we had to keep throwing coal into, and keep kind of spearheading a lot of where is Mortal Kombat heading towards. So it's really been it has its own life now at this point. I don't feel like it's something that that's necessarily us. Anytime soon, I'd love to see a very serious approach to a third feature film. To me, I think Kevin would be a great choice for a director to do that. I'd love to see us, I'd love to see this game that we're releasing on the 19th do well. So far, the signs are pointing, pretty positively, and I guess other, little things like the smaller things like these web episodes and other media, I think, is a great avenue for Mortal Kombat as well. Well, technically it was a challenge for our tech group, but we didn't want to have the 3D kind of affect the gameplay. So we really wanted the gameplay to stay as the 2D kind of classic Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 gameplay, but we wanted the presentation to be as sophisticated as possible. So that's where 3D comes. It really makes the characters jump out and makes it a lot more of an immersive experience. And so we used it for the presentation a lot more than the gameplay. Myself and a number of the team members of Mortal Kombat are huge fans of God of War. Played all 3 games, and we've always thought that he would make a great God of War, or make a great Mortal Kombat character. He has, fatalities that he does in his game, in a sense, and so we thought, oh, what a great thing to bring over. And we knew some of the guys who were on the team, and at some point I think we just started talking. I don't even remember if they called us or we called them. But we basically just started talking about how cool it would be, how novel it would be to have Kratos in Mortal Kombat. And before we knew it, we had their character model. We had him in the game. He's doing moves, and everybody's all excited. You know what? He has such an elaborate and distinct set of moves that they almost kind of wrote themselves. We knew we were going to do something with his blades, with his cestus, with his, the chains and all that. So a lot of the moves were very much, we felt like they were almost written beforehand. And we gave him some new stuff, he has his own stage with its own stage fatality and all that. So it was a lot of fun to do. Sony had kind of approval and input rights, the Santa Monica team. And so it was a great collaboration. Top 3, I would say the Sub-Zero spine rip, just because of the impact it had originally from the first game. I would say maybe Scorpion's new one, where he kind of cuts you up in pieces and cuts your head in half like a watermelon, and then maybe Kung Lao's Buzzsaw one. My favorite character is Scorpion. I like his story, his backstory, the whole Spectre, and the whole kind of his tragic past. But in terms of our development, Scorpion was the first character that we really gave something special to, that gave Mortal Kombat its identity. The whole concept of him shooting this rope out, attaching to the other guy, pulling it in, and getting a free hit was kind of like the first that any fighting game had really done, and that's where Mortal Kombat's identity, I believe, started really taking shape, was with the Scorpion character.